All right, here we go. I believe we are coming up live here. If YouTube hasn't lied to me here, let me just double check and see if things are going the way we want them. Okay, heading on to YouTube. It says we are live with a good connection, so hopefully that is true. All right, looks so far so good. Fingers crossed. If anything out there isn't working well, when you guys get into the stream, let me know. Want to make sure the quality is all right, the sound levels are all right. Got a little music in the background just for fun to jam out to. A little chill lo-fi. But today, welcome. If you are watching this live, or you maybe are watching this replay in the future, let me explain a little bit about today, what my weekly plan for this type of stream is. We already got Alan Walker in the video as well in the stream. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing today? I've seen you in the comments on those Splinterlands videos, so thanks for dropping by. But today's stream and what I want to do, hopefully each week, you know, some weeks I'm gone, then we'll skip it. But my idea for this type of stream is to spend about an hour together looking at the overall market health of crypto, and then look into specific NFT games. What are some good prices that we can maybe get some tokens for? You know, what games are hot right now, popping off on the charts? What kind of new games should we be looking out for? What games should we avoid? And so just to let you guys know, I'm not an expert yet. I hope to be one day, but right now, I would call myself, you know, somewhere between, you know, an advanced beginner, if that makes sense, somewhere in that intermediate level. I've been in crypto for about 6 months now. NFT gaming, I've been in about 5 months, and Splinterlands for 2 months. So I know some things. I've done some charting research, getting into that for about 5 months as well. So again, this is not to say, hey, look, I'm the expert, let me tell you what to do in the play to earn NFT gaming space, but more so, hey, let's hang out as a community, get to know one another live, talk about where the market is at, and share ideas together. What do we think? Are we bullish? Are we bearish? You know, what games are we looking out for? What games are we playing right now? And I already see Alan Walker in the comments saying, hey, I'm playing Splinterlands right now. So this is good luck. I'm sending you good luck, Alan. If you've not gotten your daily chest yet, this is luck to go ahead maybe and pull a legendary today, or one of those gold foil cards. Let's see what you get. One of my accounts today, I got a gold foil Pelican Mercenary. So, you know, that's something. I don't know, what is that worth even now? I haven't even checked. Probably like $3 maybe for gold Pelican. Let's see if we can pull it up here. But yeah, how you guys doing? Ara Vind, I hope I said your name somewhat close. It is so hard to keep up with all the games. We're going to talk about that today. There's, I mean, hundreds of games right now. It's just, yeah, I don't know how you could keep up. Let's see, what was the Pelican worth though today? Did I not spell it right? Pelacor. Where my green one at? $6? Wow, that jumps up in price. I think a couple weeks ago, this was just $3. So today, I got lucky, guys. I got lucky for once. In my last poll video, if you guys watched how much I earned in my season rewards, it was nothing. But one of my daily quests, I just pulled a 675 card. So, whew, I hope you guys are good. My gold have increased in price in two. So yeah, it looks like if we want to do a quick Splinterlands update, because a lot of people, you guys are coming from my Splinterland guys. Thank you guys for watching those. Prices seem to be going up. You know, even these cheap reward cards that a lot of people have right now. It's about, I think a couple weeks ago they were sitting at 7 cents. They were sub 10, and now they're back to 15. As we just looked at, gold foil are going up. I think this gold foil used to be like $1.70, $1.80, maybe it was $2, but my bandit, I feel like, was down to like $2 as well, now back up to $4.50. So prices in Splinterlands going back up. Dark energy crystals, I believe, are on the rise as well still, which I thought they were going to go back down, but now it's at a cent and 0.2, so that's close. That's gonna be an all-time high. We just reached almost 0.013, which, yeah. So dark energy crystals going up in price, guys. So Splinterlands, I hope you guys are having a good time with it because prices are going up. Obviously, the rental market is going up too, so that kind of makes it a pain. But renting to silver, it's still profitable from what I can tell. So you guys should buy beta cards. Yeah, beta cards. The only thing about beta and alpha cards is you will not be able to use them in the Chaos Legion, the new ranked system that's going to be coming out. So that's something to keep in mind when you're thinking about that. Sebastian, thank you for joining the live stream though. Appreciate it. Yeah, snowball effect with DEC. Beta will become like the alpha cards. Oh, beta cards are going to have a 10% reward as well. Oh, I didn't know that. I should be paying more attention, I guess. Because it goes up, you get more. Yep. So DEC looking good right now. Let's talk about the overall health though of the market, because honestly we can say all we want about, you know, like diversifying in crypto, like, oh, if I'm a part of, you know, 50 projects, my investments are, you know, diversified. But honestly, we all know if Bitcoin goes up, it seems like every single NFT game, all the NFTs, play to earn, all of that goes up. If Bitcoin goes down, all these altcoins fall down, and, you know, people start getting out of these play to earn games. So really, I think, I don't know what you guys are thinking about Bitcoin. I'm pretty bullish from my point of view. Again, I'm a pretty novice chartist, but you can see here, you know, when I started getting in crypto, it was probably about here. It went up a little bit, and then we got the first crash, and the second crash, we hovered around 30K. Recently, we came up all the way, tested 50, dropped back down to 40, bounced off it again, and now smashed through 50. So from what I can tell, for most people, they're bullish. There's maybe a few people out there like, this is a bull trap and we can fall back down. I don't know. It's impossible to predict, right? But from what we can tell, it looks like we're holding 50,000. And if we hold 50,000 and slow down for a little bit, test 50,000 in my mind, and get back up to 60K, that's going to be a good day. That means we're still holding bullish. And even though altcoins that we're playing these games on, they've not seen highs, new highs yet. A lot of the things like ETH, Solana, DOT, a lot of things haven't seen highs. A couple things here and there have, but mostly things have just kind of, for altcoins, settled down. But I think if Bitcoin keeps going up, those will go up, which is nice for things like, you know, if you guys are holding SPS in the game right now, and Splinterlands are holding other gaming coins. If the whole market goes up, I'm thinking that these gaming prices are going to keep going up. So that's my idea. That's kind of where I'm viewing the market. Of course, things in crypto can change within a day, but right now with Bitcoin holding, I'm feeling pretty comfortable holding, you know, a lot of my gaming tokens and looking to buy new ones as well. So that's where I'm at. I don't know where you guys are at, but that's my thought. I don't know if you guys are investing in other games besides Splinterlands, but even if not, as I said before, dark energy crystals, let's check out SPS price, because it's not on TradingView, unfortunately, from what I've seen. But SPS sitting at pretty much an all-time high as well, 66 cents. It even got up, what was that, today? Okay, it reached 70 cents for the first time today. So even if you're not investing in other games, just holding dark energy crystals in SPS is looking pretty good for us right now. So I like that. Feeling good. We'll see if that holds up. Let's see. What do you say? Will we have 2 league rewards at end of season? So from what I can tell, they haven't released a ton about the Chaos Legion and Splinterlands, but I don't see why there wouldn't be. I don't know if they'll take the season rewards and cut them in half, or like, you know, in the Wild Edition, will we have season loot boxes with all the cards, but if we play Chaos, we will only get certain cards? I don't know. It's going to be interesting. The white paper Splinterlands team claim they want DEC to be 1,000 to $1. Yeah. They are literally trying to drive the price of dark energy crystals. Maybe they've given up because they're trying to make this 001 and it's 12x that right now. So they're not doing a very good job of holding DEC down. But one of the reasons why I think that is because if you hold DEC in your Splinterlands account, don't forget to be clicking on this, guys, and claiming your SPS every once in a while. And then if you want, take your SPS and stake it, and you're going to earn that 70% APR. So if you didn't know about SPS tokens, you're earning them for free. If you're playing Splinterlands, what I'm doing is every once in a while I'm claiming them and I'm sending them all to my main account. The other thing to notice is that if you're holding SPS tokens within your account, you're going to be possibly getting vouchers to buy the Chaos Legion packs, which those are worth about, I think, $1 per voucher. So holding SPS tokens right now is pretty worthwhile. I'm not selling them, and as long as Splinterlands keeps going, I think the SPS token could run up for years to come. Who knows, but maybe. You like DOT as a token? Yes, I like DOT as a token. I have a little bit of DOT. I just bought some more here at this $30 marker, and we made some chunk of change here. I'm holding DOT though. I mean, honestly, I'm a little investor. I'm not a whale. This is like my, you know, part-time extra side thing that I like to do for fun. So, you know, in total assets across all crypto, I'll just be transparent. Between games and between the tokens that I hold, maybe I'm around 1,000 something, but nothing bigger than that. But I am holding some DOT. The reason why I like DOT is because it's supposed to link up these other cryptos together, and you can tell there are tons and tons and tons of freaking crypto. This is not even like close to all of them that I'm watching, and so I think DOT is going to be pretty important. So yeah, I do like DOT, but again, I'm not an expert in technology of blockchain and all that. So been compounding that stake every day. Yeah, so take your Splinterland rewards, claim them, stake them. Once you have claimed enough that's worth it to claim, get the ones from the stake and restake them. You can just keep compounding, keep compounding. Remember, this is 70% APR, meaning you're gonna get 70% of your tokens. So over a year, you know, obviously this percentage can change. At one point it was at 200%, but say you put 100 SPS in, over a year you're going to earn 70 SPS tokens. But if you're reinvesting them, you're claiming them and then restaking them. This is APR, not APY, which means APY could be much higher. I don't know how to do the calculations off the top of my head. APY could be, you know, 150% if you're taking what you're earning and restaking it. So that's cool. Nah, I don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry. Tell me if that's close, and I'll try to get closer if possible. Right now, the game's mostly playing Splinterlands. I was playing a lot of Lost Relics, but honestly, I was not getting the RNG. I made 50 cents on Lost Relics, and I got a little bit tired of grinding in that game. So maybe I'll jump back in, but unfortunately, I've kind of taken a break from it. I still like Blankos, but I got bored of it, so maybe we'll have to get some people playing Blankos together. But as of right now, I'm not really playing Blankos either. And then the other one is Gods Unchained. When I have the time, I like to play the weekend events because you get the free packs. If you didn't know that, go play Gods Unchained. The problem with Gods Unchained right now is the forge is closed, so you can't actually earn any money until they actually fix the forge with Immutable X coming out with their technology as the layer 2 on ETH. So you're not making anything right now. You're just playing Gods Unchained, hoping that the cards can be sold at a later date. But because I'm so, you know, invested in Splinterlands, and because I've just been busy and making videos, I haven't played Gods Unchained as much. So those are the 4 games. I used to play Wax games, as you're saying, are Avined. But honestly, a lot of the Wax games are more idle and passive. They might have new Wax games that we can look at, but I took a step back from Wax. That's how I got into NFT gaming, was first by playing Alien Worlds, which is just like you click to claim, and I did that over and over. I don't know why, thinking that maybe I would make a lot of money, and I didn't. So I used to be on the Wax blockchain a lot, but I haven't been on lately. So Arvine, if you know any good games on Wax that have come out recently, I'd love to hear about them. I've been enjoying the chatbot based games, Journey to Godhood and Grasshopper Emporium. Have not heard about those. Is that an idle game as well? I don't know. So yeah, let's. Speaking of other games, let me pull up my small amount of notes here. What I like to look at, if you haven't done this before, There's a couple websites. One is to look at DApp Radar and go to Top Blockchain Games. I'll even throw this in the chat replay in case anyone wants to look at this website. If you haven't used this, then this is a good website amongst a couple others to look at upcoming NFT games. It's an RPG. Oh. Which one? Journey to Godhood or Grasshopper Emporium? Is it worth getting into? Are you earning anything on it, or is it just fun? I mean, not all NFT games that you have to play, need to make you a bunch of money. I think we need to have a balance of, okay, we want to build up our assets and NFTs, but also realize if you're not having fun in these games, my theory and point is, well, then why are you playing them? You're just kind of wasting your time. Two, if you're not having fun with it, probably other people aren't having fun with it, and eventually the game is going to maybe drop in price, because if people aren't playing the game, then obviously people are going to eventually lose interest and want to just keep selling their stuff. Journey to Godhood earns a little bit, but it's in early phase. Okay, well, that's one I'll add to my notes. Maybe we'll make a video review of that one. Thanks for the heads up there. There's lots of other games I want to check out as well, so we'll see if we actually get to it. Ever. Who knows? You got banned today? Because I sent some of my wax from my cousin? Why would you get banned for sending wax to someone? Not too much earning potential for Grasshopper. Well, if you're having fun with the game, then that's great. Interesting to see on DApp Radar. Speaking of games enjoying or not enjoying, Alien Worlds is back to #1 in users. I don't know why they all of a sudden got a pump in users, because for a while it seemed like Alien Worlds was kind of going downhill. That was the game I got into, and it was literally just like, click to mine, wait 10 minutes, click to mine. And for some reason I played this game. That was my introduction to NFT gaming, and I've given up on it because I just don't find it fun. And they weren't developing. They're supposed to be, exploring and, send your NFTs to go battle. Maybe that's some of that stuff has come out, and that's why more users are jumping on. But I don't know. It seemed really boring to me, and so I kind of stopped playing Alien Worlds. Splinterlands, though, we are back to #2. We were at #1 on DApp Radar for a while, but that's good. Arc 8, that's a game I want to look into. It looks like a mobile game where you can earn crypto playing lots of different little phone mini games. So maybe that's one we'll be checking out soon. I don't know if any of you guys are in that one, but that's the #3 game. Upland, not one that I particularly cared about when I've looked into it. And then Galaxy Block's gonna run out the top 5. So interesting. DApp Radar, not much has changed. Axie is back in #7 spot. Other than that, though, there's not much that I recognize. I want to look into some of these games coming up here, but I also have time to do that, or need time to do that. Crypto Blades was one I could have got on early, and I decided not to, but since the initial burst of the popularity of the game, I think it's starting to fall off more and more. Now it's back to #12. Our Planet was one I used to be into. I don't even know how it's still #15, because this game's token price has pretty much gone to worthless amounts. I don't even know what it's at. I was at one point in the game and it tanked to essentially nothing. And luckily I got out a little bit before it completely tanked. I want to see what it's at now. This is gonna be interesting. Aether. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so it's pretty much literally worth nothing still. I had gotten into the game. Let's see. I had gotten to the game somewhere right here. Got some earnings out of it, and then it just completely tanked because no one wanted to buy Aether because they had so much. Again, as I said in other videos, if a game doesn't have burning mechanisms, some reason to burn the token, the supply gets so huge that the price just goes, what is this? Let's see, from the heights to where it is now, it dropped roughly almost 99.9%. That's crazy. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna shush and see whatever you have to show us. Hey, no, I want to hear your guys' opinions. If you missed the intro to this, I want people to chime in with what games you guys are excited for. I don't know everything about every single game, so there's way too many games to track right now. Like even if you just go to playtoearn.net. Let's see how many there are. I want to say last time I checked there was 12 pages. Let's see if there's 13 pages. Okay, not 12. There's not 13 yet. 12. So we're at on playtoearn.net. Almost 600 play to earn games that have been registered on this website. A couple months ago, maybe we were at 100 to 200. So the amount of games that are coming out, I mean, we just, as a community, we're going to have to help one another because it's just, I mean, I would literally have to do an investment review video, like 2 or 3 of those videos a day to keep up with how many games are coming out right now, which is crazy. You know, it's wild. So Crypto Blades is basically dead project. Yeah. So again, I saw Zuligen's video on it and I was like, well, this is kind of a dumb game, but maybe I should get into it. I ended up not because I didn't have any money in the Binance blockchain at that point. And the funny thing is if I played that game, I probably at one point at the peak of the game could have made $1,000 or more by investing like 20 bucks. And I decided not to. I don't really regret it because honestly the game sucks and it wasn't really a game. It was like kind of just like another Alien Worlds to me. So, you know, while I got slightly bummed out on missing, you know, 1,000 to 2,000 free monies, it's what's going to happen in this NFT market space. And if your goal is only to make money and you're not having fun in a game, again, I think that's a dangerous game to play. So Billy Joey in the house. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for commenting on pretty much every video. Like Billy Joey, you're like top dog of the channel right now. So thank you. John is here. Monsters Clan launch tomorrow. It seems profitable. Have I checked out Monsters Clan? Let's check that out. Is it on Play to Earn? Well, no. NFT game. Okay. I have not done a review. I've never seen this game. Land sale. I'm not a huge fan of games that do land sale before like game is like really even developed. Game mechanics. Collect a known, create monsters, feed monsters, monsters trading, battle modes. So not really a ton of information. Do they have a white paper somewhere even? I mean, I'm not going to spend the whole time right now. I might put it on the list to cover this game later. I mean, they at least have something going for them. They at least have a white paper that's long. A lot of scam white papers, you'll notice, are like 10 pages long because they're just trying to throw up things as fast as possible. And look at that. Team members with their full names, I'm assuming here. So they're not anonymous, so that's a good that's one thing I always look for. It's like every scam, I swear, they never have, of course they're not going to have the team listed out. They're going to be anonymous as possible because they're, you know, trying to scam people. Let's see, do they have, oh, they have a trailer. Okay, let's watch the trailer together. Why not? We'll pause Spotify if we can. Well, I don't want to get flagged for, I don't know if this will be copyright content here, so we'll just keep it muted here. So Monsters Clan. Is this our health bar? NFT monsters are on the loose. User controlled NFT game. So is this like an RPG where you're out there, or is this more like a Pokemon, like a Illuvium, you're trying to catch the monsters? Is that, do you know anything about this game? Mechanics? Potions, Fighter, Master, Monster Island, Monster Cave. Where's like the game? Where's the gameplay? 3 types of laboratories, token. Okay, all this is great, but like, tell me about the game. Here we go, game mechanics. This is nothing. This is like the most frustrating thing to me when I'm looking into new games and they're like, here's what the game is. Create monsters, feed monsters, trade monsters, battle. What does that mean? Is it an RPG? Is it turn-based? Is it an action game? Like, at least tell me what kind of game it is. Of course, I'm just skimming through this, so maybe I missed something. But I swear, there's so many games that are like, you're gonna have NFTs, you're gonna level them up, and you're gonna trade them. Is that a game? It's not a game. What type of game? Tell me, is it an MMO? Is it an RPG? Is it a collectathon game? You're like, it's supposed to be a game. You should at least be able to tell me what genre of game it is. I don't know. Video game lover, what up? What up? How's it going? How you doing? Manhattan. Hello, greetings from Italy. I understand a little English, but I like what you do. Well, thank you so much. I wish I knew Italian, but I don't. I know maybe a tiny little Spanish, but I know that's, you know, even though it's close to Italian, not the same. So thank you for coming here. I appreciate it. Good to meet someone from Italy. I'm trying to maybe take a Europe trip this year, so maybe I'll get over to Italy if possible with my wife. All white, 10 pages long. White paper equals profit for the owner of the token. Exactly. It's like Axie Infinity again, so it's a card battler. That's not really what the trailer looked like, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to hate on this game. Maybe I'll put it on the list to do an actual review of it later, because it's not really fair to do this review on the go of this game. But it just frustrates me when games are like, we're a game, and then I look at it, I'm like, what kind of game? And they don't have any information. It's like, that's the... Forget about your NFTs. Forget about your crypto token. I literally know. I just want to know, to start off with, what is this game going to look like? Can I get excited to play it? You know, when I go to their website, give me a teaser that tells me what kind of game this is. I can see there's a monster. Oops. I can see there's a monster. I can see that there's health. I can see that I see another monster in the distance. Own train battle. Okay, but... Oh, yeah. Clan battle and PvP gameplay. Again, what kind of gameplay is it? Just, oh my gosh. Is it a card battler? I don't know. Okay, I'll stop. I'll get off. I'm going on a rant here. Hodl God for a couple days back. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've heard about it. I've never looked into it. It's on the Wax blockchain, right? Monsters Clan looks kind of sus. Well... That's what I get from like the 5 seconds of looking at it. But that's not a fair statement, because I haven't fully looked into it. Spaceport, it's retro, okay? Is it on Play to Earn yet? Spaceport Arcade? Is that what you're talking about? NFC game. Not investing in if team seems weak or shady. Well, yes, to be fair, that game at least listed their team for Monster Clan, so that's a plus. But yeah, if a game doesn't have a good team behind him, and especially if a game has an anonymous team behind it, you better be aware. Video game lover, I'm doing well. How about you? How's your weekend been? Is this the spaceport you're talking about? Play to earn, swap. So, what kind of game is it? Tokenomics. See, again, like, why can't you just tell me what kind of game it is? Connect wallet, start. Is it just like an arcade game? Do I have to connect my wallet to try the game? I mean, am I pushing the wrong button here? You guys tell me, because... Start. Great game. I love it. This is better than some NFT games I've seen. It'll load. Okay, well, let's check out some other things while it starts loading. Other thoughts I had about DAP Radar before. Okay, just wait for it to load. All right. I'll give it 30 seconds. How are you guys doing? All right. I'll refresh the page once more. How about? Don't click the start button to play. This is not a good sign. Maybe I'm just impatient though. Okay. So the mouse is my control. Oh no, I can earn faster and get cool bonuses with NFTs. Okay. Can I just test the game without linking my wallet, please? World 1. Alright. Very retro. Is this just like literally asteroids? Woo! Okay. I mean, at least it has like a functioning game so far, so that's a good sign. Alright, well. What is it asteroid? Is this the arcade game? Or why am I blinking? FUD. Alright, well. I mean, it's interesting that they have a little arcade game going. Without really checking out more of the game and where they're going with it, I can't say I'm like too hyped for it. Oh, there's asteroids coming at me now. Oh no! Alright, well, if you guys are interested in this game, you can check out more of it later, I guess. I might check it out another day, but I don't want to spend this whole stream waiting to die here. Your investment gives you % ROI based on your score. 1942. Is there a game called 1942? How do I die in this game? Do I just have to take... Why am I not dying? There we go. Save all your scores to earn. Well, I'll check that out more later. At least it's a game with gameplay in it. MR Rosser, Rosser, yeah. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. Okay, well. Other things to note that I've been looking at DAP Radar. Not a lot of games I recognize, but something that is piquing my interest is how many of these top games are on the Binance Smart Chain right now. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know some of these games are dying. 8, 9, 10, 11. So it really seems like the Binance Smart Chain is the one blockchain right now that's seeming to win out on these play to earn games, or at least there's more being developed on it than I see. Of course, Wax would probably be the other one, you know, in the top 50. More BSC, Wax. So something interesting to know. I don't know what that means. Maybe you get more BNB tokens. Maybe you get more Wax tokens. I don't know. Bomb Crypto is one that I reviewed. We can check out where the price is now. I'm pretty sure I missed the boat on that. Since that video, I decided not to put any money into it, and it did go up quite a bit. But that's okay. It was one of those games where I'm like, it's got some good things going for it, but not something that like I'm interested in long term. But let's look a little more into the playtoearn.net, see what games you guys are looking into and maybe what games. If you haven't looked at DAP Radar, let me throw that one in the chat. So I'll give you guys some resources. If you've not been using these websites, make sure you're using these websites. One is DAP Radar. That one is to show you guys which games have the most users currently, which is handy to know. And then playtoearn.net is another good one that will be the ones that I often look at. Well, you know, what's the top of the chart right now for blockchain games, because they'll rank it by social media, not by players, which is interesting because it kind of shows you know, what are people hyped on right now, what's kind of blowing up in social media. Plants vs Undead, I keep hearing people talk about it. It's one that I'm like, it looks okay, but I haven't heard anyone that's like, I'm playing it and I'm earning a ton and it's such a fun game. It just seemed like I would rather play Splinterlands personally, but maybe I can be proven wrong. Maybe I'll look into it more so. But let's check out the play to earn net. Let's see what games are rising up. Interesting that Axie is back on the rise. So right now that's great because Axie, I think, dropped to like number 20 or something like that in hype. And so they're gaining traction again, mostly probably because they're finally starting to add new developments to the game. For me, Axie Infinity is way too expensive to get into, so I'm not personally getting into Axie, but maybe they'll create some easier barriers, a lower barrier to enter is what I'm trying to say here. Not fun yet, just a farm. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Pre-alpha, I mean, yeah, alpha Axie has a lot of ways to go. They honestly have some great plans coming with land. They are creating other games on top of it that you can take your Axies from the card battler and do other games. So they got good stuff coming. Spaceport Arcade, I haven't looked into, so maybe if that one holds in popularity, I'll do a review on that. Bomb Crypto, again, came back into third place. At one point it was 1, dropped to like 20. So again, a lot of people are interested in Bomb Crypto. I have a theory though that it's more so they released the game, but right now from what I've seen is that it's more about just another passive, you know, stake your NFTs and they'll earn the Bomb coin crypto for you. So unless they get their actual Bomberman game out soon, I have a worry that that token is just, the supply is going to get bigger and bigger and that the game will probably tank. I don't know for sure, unless more and more people keep wanting to get into the game. But right now I feel like it's one of those games that people aren't really getting into because of the game. It's just they want to make money, and that is always a caution flag for me. Let's see, PVU, Plants, that's Plants vs. Undead, yeah. For now it's exactly what you don't like. Full idle game, yeah. Yeah, I used to play a lot of crypto idle games, but I just decided, you know, with Splinterlands being so fun to me and other games coming out, I was like, I feel like I'm done with the idle games. I can just go stake a more stable crypto, in my opinion. You know, I can go back to these altcoins. I can, you know, go stake ADA, AVAX, DOT, all these different cryptos, and can probably earn the same percentage I would in one of these idle games. So why waste my time trying to keep up my idle games when I don't like idle games? If you're someone that likes idle games, more power to you. Other interesting things though that I'm seeing here, I've seen a lot of these games kind of hover around here, so nothing too surprising. Maybe I'll check out Crypto Tanks now that it's in beta. It's on the Polygon, so I haven't checked that out. Maybe that's one I'll take a look into. Cookies World is one I reviewed. That's the one I'm like, this seems more scam based than anything. And so the social media is falling off. At one point it was number 1. Other games, Star Atlas, number 15 right now. There are some new news about it that I've seen. Star Atlas is one of those games where I'm like, I'm not huge into space games, but everyone is hyped around it being one of those AAA games, and you know, it's going to be developed for the next probably 2 to 3 years. So I'm interested to see where that goes and if they can actually, you know, develop to where they say they want to go. Other than that, nothing really standing out to me. Sandbox getting a little more social media hype again. Wax Arena is falling off. Fantasy Arena, another game I reviewed when it was at number 1 on Play to Earn, and another one of those games where I'm like, this probably is a scam, even though I can't prove it. You guys got to be careful out there, man. There's a lot of scam NFT projects, and people are FOMOing into everything, and it's a scary world out there, guys. Nothing really else in the top 100 that's standing out to me on Play to Earn.net. I don't know if you guys see any games that you recognize. Continuum World is one that I want to do a review on. They did a token release lately, and it's one that's supposedly supposed to be a little bit like Stardew Valley, and I haven't done a full review yet, but I think it's one that could be positive. And while they are taking their time, and right now they've fallen in their social media presence, I think it's potentially one that could be, you know, if you're into like RPGs and that interests you, it could be a decent one to look into. I'll just say that much right now. A full review video probably coming out in the next week or 2 if I can have enough time to do it. Alright, so nothing else that's really popping out to me in the playtoearn.net. The last page that I check, I forgot to link it here, but it is the CoinGecko top games. And I'll throw that one here in the chat as well. This is another website to just check. This one is the token prices, so we can kind of see which token prices are popping off right now. Are you getting into big time? I've looked into big time. I want to do a deeper dive into it and get a full review of it. I haven't bought anything yet. A lot of the NFTs they're selling right now seem to be more like, hey, you can buy this to get early access, but a lot of the initial NFTs are expensive. So I have not bought any of those. I did buy one NFT character of Guild of Guardians. So if you haven't looked into that game, I'm not saying to buy them. I'm just saying I bought one because that one was one that piqued my interest. I'm in Continuum World. They released their token this week. They already did release their token, and we'll talk about token prices here in a second. So if you want to buy their token, it is on QuickSwap or Uniswap. But yeah, let's see. Coin market cap, Axie still on top. Engine moving into number 2 with some gains this week. So Engine doing well. Gala into 3rd, so nothing too surprising in the top 5. Sandbox as well. Illuvium did a 26% gain this week. So I haven't bought any Illuvium. I feel like I kind of missed the boat on it. Maybe if it drops back down a little bit, I'll be buying up some. We'll see. Veracity, I don't know much about. What is Veracity? I don't know. You guys will have to tell me if anyone knows. Star Atlas back into whatever this is, like the number 9 spot. So I do have some Star Atlas that I am staking and gaining. My Neighbor Alice, I honestly don't know why people are into that game. When I checked it out, of course, I checked it out months ago. It looked kind of stupid to me. But I could be wrong. Maybe they put out updates and it's still doing well. SLP had dropped off a ton over the last couple of months. I think at one point, what was it at? Like 30, 40 cents. And now it's starting to pick back up again. But yeah, Axie, again, it needs to solve the problem of, burning the Axies themselves and, giving more incentive to keep breeding them, or the SLP token will continue to tank. My Neighbor Alice is impossible to get into. It's way too expensive. Huh. Well, I'm not into it. So, yeah, I'm probably not going to get into it. Because when I looked at it again, I was like, nah. You have 2 early passes into big time. Nice. You want to give me one of them? Just kidding. Brazil, what's up, 4VN? Welcome to the stream from Brazil. Welcome. That's awesome. Or, oh, you're talking about a game called Brazil? I guess Brazil's with a Z. Brazil Bomb Crypt E-Scam. I have not heard about that. I cannot tell you if it's a scam, but I'll maybe look into it later. Yeah, Illuvium. I mean, Illuvium is already what? A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, top 6 token. If they keep developing and let's say, they eventually get to a market cap of where Axie's at, it could still possibly 10x from here. But yeah, if you're buying up Illuvium, you're probably not doing it for the investment so much as to just play the game at this point. But if the market keeps going up and if Illuvium comes out with great gameplay, I could still see the token 10xing from here. But what do I know? UFO Gaming seems to be pumping here. Splinterlands, again, SPS at one point today, I guess all-time high of 70 cents, now dropped back to 66. So SPS pumping a little bit. I think it's because people want to keep, well, one, the game is, really growing. And I think, again, it's the best NFT game right now with all the features it has. But I think the other reason it's pumping is because people are buying SPS because they want to stake it, earn those vouchers for the Chaos Legion, the new cards coming out. And again, here's what the crazy thing is. Right now, Splinterlands market cap is worth 100 million. And to be granted, SPS hasn't been out that long. So 100 million, where Axie is now a $7 billion market cap. That is just insane. So SPS, even though it's a better game, is what, like almost 20 times less the market cap. So I think Splinterlands, even though the token has pumped 3x over the last month, I still think it has a long way to go. However, we are going to be having more SPS tokens dropped through airdrop next year and through play to earn eventually on Splinterlands. So more tokens are going to come out. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like it could be a bigger market cap, but also more supply is going to be put in. So we'll see where the price goes there. I'll sell you a Jade on OS. No worries. I don't. Yeah, I don't know how much are they worth right now. Maybe if it's cheap enough to get into big time, I'll look into it. But right now, it looked like it was a little more than I was worth buying. But yeah, I agree, Mr. Rosser, sorry. I'm in SPS. I think it's a game that is so far ahead of NFT games that even if the market was to crash, I think Splinterlands would survive another year, 2, 3 years until the next bull run. So I'm okay with buying SPS, and if it tanks to 10 cents, I'm still going to be staking it. I'm still going to be earning it in airdrops and play to earn rewards. And it seems like the thing I love about the SPS token is they are giving so much incentive to staking it, to keeping it. They've said that over and over. We want to keep giving reasons for people not to just buy the SPS token to look for it to pump and resell it. They're looking for people to buy it and hold on to it long term, to earn vouchers, to earn cards, to earn more tokens. So they have a great plan. That's why I love the SPS token, and that's what I'm looking to buy more than anything else right now, if I'm being honest. So let's see. Gregory, your info on Cookies World is very limited. The potential is huge. You're not considering the fact the game has been listed since 23rd of September and has been top 10 around for 20 days. All right, Gregory, thank you for your thoughts. I love people pushing back. I have no problem with people saying, hey, I disagree with you. Thank you for disagreeing. That's fine. What I said in the video, at the end of the video, is this project could make you money. It could make you money. I'm not saying it can't make you money. The NFT world right now is crazy. You can buy a freaking NFT rock and make $1 million, okay? Like, if you're just looking about it for a monetary standpoint, yeah, you can make money. Even if it's a scam project, you can buy an NFT for $1,000, and if people don't know if it's a scam project, the price could continue up and it could be worth 100 grand. I don't know. What I'm saying about Cookies World is they are not giving me enough information. They did not give me enough to trust in them, and their NFTs were way more expensive to mint than I was comfortable with. I'm okay if the project makes someone $1 million. I'm okay missing out on it because that's my personal belief, Gregory. But if you believe in Cookies World and for the information you've seen and you believe in it, great, buy it up. That's your choice. I'm just saying personally, I wasn't a fan, but I love that you're pushing back. I love that you have a different opinion than me. That's great. That's what I'm hoping in these streams, is to dialogue back and forth here. All right, nothing really else that's standing out to me here on the prices of tokens right now. Mostly everything is the same as they were before, so nothing too big to update here on. But yes, SPS for at least 2 years. Yes, I agree. I could see it being a token to hold for 2 to 3 years and getting some good gains. Is it going to be a 100x coin? I don't know. Probably not. I mean, the 100x from here would be what is that, 10 billion? So I guess Axie has done that, but to be fair, Axie just got all the media hype right off the bat, and they have so much freaking money where more games are coming out. I don't know if Splinterlands will 10x from here, but again, if you're earning more tokens, staking tokens, then you're gonna get maybe you double your tokens just through playing the game, and then it does a 5x, so you're getting a 10x still over the next 2 years. Who knows? I don't know. We're just throwing numbers out here. It's it's like, who freaking knows? But speaking of which, let's look at a couple trading view games. Let's see, how long has this stream been? I want to keep it around an hour. So we got about 10 minutes left here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. This has been fun, and I want to do this at least once a week just to kind of give my thoughts on the market and get your guys' thoughts on the market and where games are at, which games you're excited for. So Gregory, of course, and respected all. I'm saying you don't know how early it is in development. Totally. And that's what I said and maybe I didn't communicate that well enough. When I was doing that video, I said it is early. If they want to give me updated information, I will redo and do another video review on it. That's totally fine. And you're totally right. It was early in development. But I also have a problem with that, Gregory. Here's my problem with that is you shouldn't be so early in development where you're asking us to mint $100 NFTs when you don't even know what the gameplay is going to be. If you're going to ask me to mint an NFT for $100, you better have a great plan already developed. I want to see you in a working alpha. I want to see you knowing what the game is and what the roadmap is. They couldn't even tell me what the gameplay was, and that's what I especially didn't like. So again, maybe it's something that they keep developing and it could be a great game. I could be wrong, but to me it was like, dude, you can't ask me to mint this early into the project. Give me something before you release your sale. All right, Arvind, it's 5 a.m. here. Oh, well, if you're going to sleep, definitely do that. 5 a.m., dude. Oh my goodness, go get some rest. I really like the way you go into games. It feels really unbiased. Well, thank you. I try to do that. I hope the channel keeps growing as well. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Thank you for supporting and coming to the stream, and I'll hopefully see you in other streams and videos as well. Gameplay is no beta launches in 20 days. It's really fast forwarding since your video. Okay, well, thanks, Gregory. Maybe I'll take another look into it, and maybe in a couple of weeks I will do another updated video. So I'll put it on my list. I have a growing video list, so I can't say if I will get to it. Number 2, but I'll put it on the list and we'll see. We'll see. Play some guitar riffs next time. All right. All right, for those of you that have to leave, we'll see you next time. But I want to spend the next couple of minutes just talking about token prices that I'm interested in. Atlas, you can see, it's only been out for surprisingly just over a month. And of course, pretty much every token price in a new NFT or crypto game or any crypto, you'll see this often pump and then it'll fall off until it kind of hits a floor price to where people are willing to buy it up again. And so right now we have hit support around the 7-cent mark, and at one point came all the way back up to 13%, where people again sold off, which is not too surprising to me because let's say you bought here and you made 85%. Of course, that's a good time to sell. And even though it sold off, there isn't a huge amount of volume selling off, and you can see a lot of volume in the buying. So for Star Atlas, I'm still bullish on it. I'm buying coins. I'm staking them on the Radium swap and earning more tokens. And, if the market turns bullish again and we get back to those all-time highs, that's 2-3x. So I think right now, personally, Star Atlas and the Polis governance token for the game, they're pretty much following the same exact, up and down right now. But honestly, those ones I feel like are a good price to get rather than Illuvium, which listed on Binance, like a couple days ago. And just, I think this is when it listed on Binance, spiked all the way up to 700. If I was smart and I had more money on me, I would have bought them up here in the $400 range. But then again, spiked all the way up to the $100 range, came back around here. So Illuvium pumped already way higher than the Bollinger Band, so I don't know, it could spike again, who knows, but I expect it to maybe come back and test the $600 range again. That's just my thought. Who knows? Other tokens, Sand token, just kind of sitting in the middle of a range. At one point was up over $1. Now at the 80 cent is over the 50-day and 200-day moving average. So Sand still holding on strong. I don't have any right now, but I just kind of look at it. Seedify, if you want to, buy that to get into some, IDOs or IPOs of games coming out. I don't think my state is allowed to use the IDO thing, which is why I have not bought into Seedify. But right now, it's come off its all-time highs and it's looking to just kind of bounce around in this $3 to $4 range. Wax is at 28 cents, hit that all-time high. Whew. Yeah, all that all-time high coming off of the, listing on KuCoin, right? No, listing on Binance as well, I think. And yeah, I sold all of my wax back up around the 40 cent mark, and I was glad to do so because it fell down to 20, now back up to 30, so that's probably where it's going to hover for a while, I would guess. Engine coin, still far off from its all-time high, so maybe right now, if Engine can get over that 50-day, 200-day moving average, it could be a time for it to pump. And then TLM from Alien Worlds, I added back to my list, not because I'm interested in buying it, but because I saw Alien Worlds back on DAP Radar at #1. So I was interested to see that when the price hasn't pumped yet, still a lot of people are playing it. I don't know. See you in the field of SPS. Yeah, SPS. Well, okay, last thing that I want to check out today before ending this market update. There was 3 tokens that I've done a review on, or going to do a review on: Continuum, Phaeton Arena coin, and then Bomb Crypto. So I just wanted to get an update on that, looking at those coins. So B coin did an crazy pump. Again, when I did that video, I was like, I'll kind of watch it and keep my eye on it, and maybe I'll invest if I'm feeling like it. But when I did that video, I ended up not buying it because I was just not feeling the game as much as I thought it would. But I think it just got enough social media hype that it really pumped the game. It had something to release right away with the, staking idle part of the game. And apparently people liked it because it pumped pretty hard for buying those heroes. I was thinking, we'll see where it goes. And then it kind of ran up to, 50 cents. And I'm like, maybe it'll go to 50 cents and just fall back. And instead, I missed my opportunity because when I did the video, it was literally like that 26 cent range. And literally, if I just put, whatever, 10 bucks in it, let's see how much it pumped. This is kind of funny and painful at the same time. It's okay. 18x. I mean, that's of course if I sold at the top. I probably wouldn't have sold at the top. Probably would have watched it fall and maybe caught the second peak at $4, or maybe this peak. But still, even if I just put 10 bucks in, I could have got 150 bucks, but whatever. I'm okay missing out on this opportunity. It looks like it fell off from its highs and now is starting to pump a little bit again. So we'll see maybe if it goes back up to that $3 or $4 mark. But again, I'm worried if they don't get the actual gameplay out that people are going to be earning those idle tokens and then just selling them off, meaning the price will probably dump, but who knows. Continuum was the one I was talking about. It has just released, and again, one of those spikes, crazy spikes up, and now has fallen for a couple days to the 5 cent mark. But it is one of those games I'm going to do a review on, and this probably is a good time to buy it up around 5 cents. If you're interested in the project, you can go check it out yourself or wait for my video. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those games I'm just investing a little bit into, not a ton here. But I would assume if it's like Bomb Crypto, it will hover slowly for a few days, maybe pump back up. So we'll see. No promises. I don't know. And then Phaeton Arena, that was one video I did. Again, one of those ones, I just didn't have the funds to invest into it when I first did that video. And I was like, yeah, this is a good game to invest into. I think when I did it, the game was around the $1.50 mark. I was hoping maybe it would dip down to under $1 for a while, but it just shot straight up and one point hit almost $4, now back at the 280. So Phaeton Arena is one that I'm keeping out on MOBA Arena Battler on mobile play. So a game I'm interested in, and one that I would say keep your eyes out on. Well, if you missed my video, it's somewhere there on my channel that you can go check out. But other than that, let's see. The only thing to mention is thank you guys for 300 subscribers. I literally just one day ago posted the thank you for the 100 sub video, and since then we have been taking off. So incredible support from you guys. Thank you for those that showed up to the live stream today. If this is content that you're interested in, again, the goal is to show you guys new games that we can look at together, ones that you're interested in, ones that I've heard about. We can look at token prices. We can look at, some I don't know what else I'm talking about. Oh, the games that are really pumping on social media and DAP Radar. Check out Devikins. I'll put it on the list. I don't have time because I'm about to end the stream right now. Again, I'm trying to keep these around about 1 hour, but I'll take a look at that later on. Maybe it turns into one of the videos I do. But for now, I'm going to close up shop and say thank you guys so much for coming today. And if you want to, you're seeing this replay later on. The plan is to do them Friday around 5 or 6 Eastern Standard Time, but again, my schedule is going to change each week. So that's just the plan or idea right now, but we'll see what actually happens in practicality. Jenny, thank you so much for showing up at the end of it. LOL, I know. Bummer you missed it, but you can go back and watch the replay, get all my thoughts, and see other people's thoughts as well. For now, I'm going to take off. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, and I'll see you in videos. I'll see you in future streams. Much love to you all. You guys are great, and I hope to get to know you more and more over these live streams and in the comments as well. So hope that you have a great rest of your weekend, and hopefully I'll have my Splinterlands guide out either tomorrow or Monday. We're going to be talking about all the different rule sets in Splinterlands and how to get some strategy around them. So hope you guys enjoy that, and some other investment videos coming out maybe here in this next week as well. We'll see how much time I have for it. So anyways, thank you guys so much again. Love you all and have a great night. Peace out for now.